Shalom, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai. Let's give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops, great millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect across the planet Earth. I got this article out of the paymentsassociation.org entitled, What Will Payments Look Like in 2030? Stated August 8th, 2025, so almost about a year old, but it still applies today. So it's going into this digital payment system, this technocracy that we're entering into. So this ties into the beast system, the Mark of the Beast, MOTB, and this digital payments that the whole world is going to be subjected to. So it says by 2030, payments will be instant, decentralized, and invisible, blending cashless systems, CBDCs, and blockchain into global infrastructure. So it's going to be a global thing. The whole world is going to have to deal with this. The new world order, so to speak. In the ever accelerating race of financial innovation, the way we pay and get paid is undergoing profound transformation. By 2030, the payments landscape will look radically different from today, shaped by disruptive technologies, shifts in consumer expectations, digital regulatory frameworks, and new global infrastructures. And that's 4 years away. From the decline of physical cash to the rise of blockchain-based systems, central bank digital currencies, and real-time cross-border settlements, payments are becoming faster, more secure, decentralized, and increasingly invisible. In essence, payments are no longer an action, they're becoming infrastructure. The death of cash, shift in consumer behavior. Over the past decade, the global economy has witnessed a steady and now rapid decline in cash usage. In 2017, 28% of in-person transactions were conducted with cash. By 2024, the figure had dropped to just 13%, and by 2026, it's projected that only 10% of global point-of-sale transactions will involve physical currency. We're in 2026 now, and most people, don't use cash. Everything is through debit card. You got a lot of businesses that don't accept cash at all, especially in these bigger cities. There's certain restaurants and businesses that won't even take cash. These banks, a lot of these banks, you don't even see a whole lot of tellers in these banks anymore. You have like 2 or 3 tellers, I remember when I first moved out to California back in like 2021, we dealt heavily with the bank. I was always in the bank at least once a month, to pay bills, pay rent. And there was always a line, it was always packed. I remember you had to wait in line. Now you just go right through. If you need quarters, mainly I go if you need like a roll of quarters, to do laundry or for parking meters and whatnot. And there's just nobody in those banks no more. So we're slowly seeing the death of cash. And soon everyone's going to have to take, that mark of the beast, that chip, in order to buy or sell anything. Everything's going to be digital. The blockchain era, cryptocurrencies entering the mainstream. Despite skepticism and regulatory hurdles, cryptocurrencies have continued to gain traction. While current global ownership remains under 4% of the population, with 580 million users globally as of 2023. Crypto adoption is expected to increase exponentially as use cases mature. The rise of central bank digital currencies. As of 2025, over 130 countries represent 98% of the global GDP. Are exploring or piloting CBDCs. By 2030, many of these initiatives are expected to reach full-scale implementation. CBDCs offering promising benefits. Yeah, that's goes in, it's part of those miracles that they're gonna say. The benefits of taking a chip. You know, it says faster and cheaper cross-border payments, efficient B2B supply chain payments, and direct government to citizen payments. Yeah, they're gonna make it real nice and attractive. You know, package it up in a pretty package, and most of everyone's gonna take that chip, mainly because it's gonna be mandatory. Just like with the jabs, the C19, they made it mandatory. Most people didn't want to take it, but they did it anyway because they were afraid to lose their jobs. They wanted to go out to the bars or whatever. What comes next? The era of convergence. The global payment ecosystem is entering an era of convergence, where traditional systems emerge with decentralized infrastructure to form hybrid models linking banks, fintechs, and blockchain protocols. Physical and digital currencies will increasingly blur with programmable alternatives enabling real-time rules-based exchanges. Conclusion: payments as infrastructure. By 2030, payments will evolve from transactional tools to a foundational layer of digital infrastructure, as essential and invisible as electricity or internet connectivity. Yeah, so physical payments are going away, man. Embedded into devices and platforms, they will drive automation, personalization, and scale, enabling new economic opportunities. Yeah, payments will not merely record activity, but actively enable and direct it. Yeah, no privacy, nothing. They're gonna be able to track everything that you do. Requiring systems that are ethical, inclusive, and resilient for a truly digital global economy. And that's part of that New World Order, man. But the scriptures say, as soon as he's about to fill his belly, the wrath of the Lord is going to come down upon him. Destruction is going to come upon him. So the Lord will let him get close. This will go into effect. That chip will be pushed, and it'll be made mandatory. And certain people will be put to death if they choose not to take it. But it's only going to get to a certain point. But yeah, the first scripture is Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. And many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So yeah, man, the words of the book was shut up until the time of the end. Now, seals have been loosed. Yahushua broke the book, broke the seals, and now that information is out, man. The understanding of these scriptures is out worldwide. That's how we know we're at the end as well. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And knowledge is increasing, man. This technology, this technocracy, technological age that we're in, definitely has increased within the past 20 years. Within the past 20, 30 years, it's like technology has increased more than 250 years of America's history, just within the last 30 years. There's the internet and all this stuff, man. But everything's leading up, to this. It's Revelation 13:14. He deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. So yeah, he's going to use deception to get people to take the chip. You know, it's going to say it's going to help to cure diseases. You'll be able to, the blind should be able to see again. The crippled will be able to walk again. All these different miracles, you know, they say this chip is gonna be able to do, but that's all deception, man. It's gonna do nothing but cause, cancer in your body. You take that chip. Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live. Yeah, the image of the beast, that's this Roman system, all over again. This Roman system reincarnated, image of the beast. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So part of that worshiping of the image of the beast, taking that chip, man. John the Revelator said he saw the souls of them that were beheaded for refusing to take, the mark of the beast, and the martyrs. He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So the technology is in place, for those brain chips. But yeah, he's going to cause all. We just read it's going to be a global scale. Now, the global economy has witnessed a steady and now rapid decline in cash usage. Yeah, the global payment ecosystem is entering an era of convergence. So yeah, it says it causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their forehead. So everyone is going to be subjected unto this new world order, taking this microchip that no man might buy or sell. So it's linked to the money system, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Yeah, save he had the mark. No man might buy or sell, so you're not going to be able to operate in this society. It just says global payment ecosystem is entering a new era of convergence. They're going to merge everything together. Banks, fintechs, and blockchain protocols. Physical and digital currencies will increasingly blur. They're saying all this is going to happen by 2030, man. It's just about 4 years away. But granted, it could be sooner, it could be later. No man knows the time or date, but judging by these prophecies and seeing these prophecies, we're close to this time, man. And that's why you have to have faith, man, because there is a consequence for taking it. This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or the image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. So you're going to get caught up in that nuclear destruction if you make it all the way to the very end, to that destruction. So yeah, man, it's all about faith. What did the Lord say? He said, Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which will come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So it says right here again, which shall come upon all the world. This payment system is going to be global. The global payment ecosystem is entering an era of convergence. But what the Lord says, he said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So I look up that word, thou hast kept. That Greek word is
Strong's G 5083, tereo. Tereo.
tereo. It means keep, reserve, observe, watch, persevere, keeper, preserve, keeper, hold fast. To attend to carefully, take care of. Attend to carefully, the word to guard, to keep. In one state which he, to keep in the state in which he is, to maintain, to keep one in the state in which he is, to endure, don't switch up the doctrine, continue what thou hast learned, to observe, to reserve, to undergo something, to preserve, because you preserved the word, you tended to carefully, you took care of the word, to guarded the word. The Lord is going to keep you from the hour of temptation. Yeah, that word, thou hast kept, tereo. I will also, it's the same word for, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, tereo. So I will guard you, I will take care of you in the hour of temptation. I'll keep you, I'll preserve you in the hour of temptation. So endurance in this truth is very important. Taking this truth seriously is very, important. Because you want that, ultimately, that protection from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Because it's going to get really bad out here, man. Just flip it to the NLT. It means because you have obeyed my command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. Yeah. Lord said he would keep you, with the word persevere, persist in what one has undertaken, to pursue steadily a design or course, pursue the course, stay on course, stay on the path, to endure, that's what it's about, to endure, to keep moving, even when those temptations hit, when persecutions hit, when those chastisements hits, afflictions hit, you still persevere, man. You still go out and push the truth, push the word, on the highways and the byways, But yeah, I just wanted to bring out this article. What will payments look like in 2030? So it's about 4 years away, man. We're getting close. It could be closer. It could be a lot further out. Nobody knows the time or day. But given these prophecies, man, these prophecies are coming to life. Prophecies are coming true. So we're definitely close. So with that, shalom.